It only happens when it rains. The first time was the worst. We were so unready for it. Humans had forgotten what it was to fear, to be truly afraid of something, and the death toll from the first rain was extreme. The red rain is relentless. It causes an intense rage which builds up inside. It forces brother to kill brother, friend against friend, and no one is safe when they have been exposed. We don't know where it came from, only that it brings madness. Those infected by its fury left to mourn their actions once the water has been stripped from their bodies. We grow our food inside now, safe from exposure. Our cities are covered, and no one ventures outside unless protected from the elements. And yet, there are those like myself who have no choice but to break the rules, to leave the safety of the city to find my daughter, taken by those who worship the rain's powers. They see it as a drug, the true evolution of humankind, they call it. For days I traveled to the far reaches of the old world, left barren and deserted, fallen husks of buildings, the only reminder of a civilization which didn't fear the weather. When the rains came, I hid away, huddled in the dark and dry, away from all living things to protect myself from them, and to protect them from me. By the seventh day, my supplies were running thin, but I knew I was near to where my daughter's kidnappers hid. I could hear them howling and screaming like wolves when the rain was at its most intense. At first light, I entered their camp. I'd come prepared and quickly took down several of their number with the weapons I'd brought. Without the rage from the red rain, they seemed almost weak and scared. And then I found their leader, a tall man wearing nothing but the scars of battle. He told me my daughter had come willingly, that she was one of the rain worshippers. And then I saw her. She was naked like the rest, her body showing the same wounds as the others. She told me to go home, but I refused to leave without her. And that's when the rain came. The heavens opened and released their full fury. With nowhere to hide, I struggled to retain my soul. But the hate filled my heart, and I began to beat and tear at my own daughter, hurting her the way she hurt me. Blood flowed, and I gleefully ripped the life from her young body. I laughed. Can you believe that? I laughed as I killed her. I smeared her blood on my body and howled with the rest of them. And then it was over, and all I had left was the guilt. It hurt more than any physical pain, and I craved the rain to come back and take it all away.